Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, Emmy-winning actress Patricia Clarkson.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey, everybody, it is Wednesday, July the 22nd.
Today's my mom's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to your
Yes.
mama. Happy birthday to your mom. Have you called her or you just remember?
Well, I sent my mom a text this morning at like 3 a.m. because I wanted to be the first person to wish her happy birthday on a beautiful day in Wichita, Kansas on July 22nd, 1952. Sheila was born. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Thanks for giving me the EI in my name.
Yes, thank you
There
for
you
giving
go.
her the EI. Can we talk about yesterday for just a minute?
Shall we?
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, it was a hilarious moment. Leslie Jones was here. She's so funny. We adore her. And then this happened. Oh my God.
Look at her taking my shoes off. She carried me like a baby.
A baby.
Look, she rocked me.
You got carried. Oh, we're just showing it over
we're
and
just
over
looping
again?
it. She carried me like a baby. Like it was just like, when's the last time you were carried like that?
I mean, never. That's what we need to discuss. But first, yeah, what was your reaction when she lifted you?
So here's the thing. She's a queen of roasting, right? So
Yeah.
people are like, oh my gosh, she's saying you're short. Well, I am, and I
Yeah.
embrace it. So thankfully, my self-esteem is intact.
Yes.
And so when I was standing next to her, I saw the monitor, but I'm kind of used to it. But I think she just couldn't get over the fact that, you know, so she's singing Oompa, Oompa, which used to be like one of my favorite movies. So you know me, I lean in and take the 4 inches that I'm wearing off and just have fun with it.
Stand next to her.
But I didn't see the scooping up.
No.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see it
The
coming.
last person and the only person who's ever done that on TV is The Rock. And
The Rock lifted. Okay, we just have to get to something.
Yeah.
First, we need to discuss this.
Okay.
Because there's two types of people in the world.
Okay.
One that large people look at and think, I can't wait to lift you.
Yeah, that's true.
And then taller people
Yeah.
who never get lifted.
But you get to be like a model.
Well, I'm not a model.
But you could be.
Probably not.
There's
but-
more potential than a little 4'11" one.
Okay, maybe there was potential, but never came to fruition.
I get it.
Tall people of a certain stature.
Yeah.
Nobody ever looks at me and says, well, you know what would be fun? Let me blow out my back. You know what I mean?
Can we find someone to lift Jenna?
No.
John Cena?
He doesn't have to lift me. Here's the thing.
But you should know what it feels
and I
like.
have to, well, I know because at my 40th birthday, and I'm not going to tell all the details.
Because I'm like,
They put on the Dirty Dancing song.
who was Patrick Swayze?
There were 4 of them.
Oh.
Because they needed 4 to get me up. And that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. I think there's little people are like, let me lift you in 1 second. This is nothing. Larger people don't know what that feels
There
like.
takes some choreography.
Like even when Henry lifts me sometimes, he's like, "Ooh." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the comments, people were loving it. Some people were saying like, hey, just because we're short doesn't mean we want to be lifted. But you didn't mind.
No.
Somebody said, y'all are the female version of Shaq and Kevin Hart. Somebody said, girl, no, you didn't pick up that grown women.
Oh, that's so funny. You know what? Here's what I will say. When you are a woman like me, for example, or any mom, right, or any woman, we plan everything.
Yeah.
We have to do everything. We have to make decisions. What's for dinner? Where are we going on vacation? All the things. If somebody wants to pick me up and suspend me for 30 seconds,
do it. No, I'm jealous.
It was amazing.
It looked fun.
Yeah, love you, Leslie.
That looked like a lot of fun.
We're going to be, what was the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito?
Twins.
We're going to do that movie.
Yes.
We're going to do a reboot, and it'll be us.
I love that.
There you go.
Okay, well, everybody is also talking about Keke Palmer's podcast interview with Oprah.
I've only seen a part of it, but people are raving about it.
Okay, tell me what's happening.
So here's the deal. They discussed a lot of things, but one that's getting a lot of buzz. At one point, they talked about work-life balance and earning the right to kind of do what you want. Listen to this.
I believe that for me, it's getting to this point in my life where my choices are based that come truly from, the purest part of myself. I only do what I want to do, and I've earned the right to do that because there was lots of times I had to do what I had to do. You have to do what you have to do, what you need to do until you can do what you want to do.
And how
you can't, on these kids today, a lot of people think, oh, I just want to do what I want to do. You got to work to be able to do what you want to do.
Do you agree?
All hail. Yeah.
Me too.
All hail Queen Oprah. She's right.
She's right. I hate to say kids these days, but it does feel like sometimes that the younger folks, they just want it. Or it's like, oh, that doesn't make me happy, so I don't want to do it. So I think there's a balance in there somewhere. But I think ultimately the folks who, you see it on Instagram, it's about working when no one else is watching, or, that's my vibe.
I think, like, what's happened is we have such instant gratification. Like, if you go on a date with somebody, you can hear from them right away via text. Whereas, like, when we were young,
you had to wait.
You had to wait. Like, there was a patience that came with our age. So I think young people are so used to like things happening so quickly that they don't realize that like you got to, and many do, but like that you got to really put in the work.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I will say we have young people around here that work really hard.
Oh my goodness, no, absolutely. And that's what we're trying to teach our kids about their work ethic, right? That you have to grind, you have to put in the work. I think people loved the conversation. They showed at one point when Keke Palmer was in Akilah and the Bee.
Yeah.
I think she was around 12 years old. And she was on Oprah's show, and she comes out, and she just looked like a fresh 12-year-old. She was so polite and witty and bright, but the two of them enjoyed watching that moment and then seeing where both of them have landed.
Wow.
It was a fun conversation to watch.
I know, we need to go back and see the whole thing.
To see that. Okay, something else that grabbed our attention.
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen it quite yet, but I've heard about it.
Okay.
It's Kesha.
So she recently had an unexpected and unwelcome visitor to her home. She posted a video of herself gently attempting to scare a raccoon out of her living room.
Oh, it was already inside?
Yes, take a look.
Well, no raccoons in the house. I'm scared of you. No. Get out of the house.
Wait, is that her window?
Out of the house.
Her window to
Go.
her living
You're very
room.
cute. Go. Psst. Get away.
How is it climbing up there
Go.
like that? Okay.
So it's climbing into her
Don't you
living
like
room.
how we both just froze?
Well, because she was talking, at first you think she's talking to it like it's a kitten.
Yeah.
Or like a puppy. Like,
She
no,
was
no,
gentle.
no, come in. But it's a raccoon.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess what else is she supposed to do?
I would probably have a more shrill.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't want to make it upset. You don't want to like throw anything at it and like make it mad.
Well, I don't know. Do you? It's
I don't know.
You definitely don't want it to come in, though.
I might have thrown a couch pillow.
Right?
Like a throw pillow.
No, you
Nothing
wouldn't
too
have hurt.
crazy.
We know you
wouldn't
wouldn't
hurt
hurt
it, but
a
just like
raccoon.
get it to like,
Gently head outside.
But you can't touch it.
Well, there is one raccoon that I've been paying a lot of attention to. He's blowing up social media.
Tell me about, everybody's talking about this raccoon.
Well, his name is Jimothy. Think Timothy and Jim together.
Okay.
He is a raccoon. There he is. He has a spinal condition. So.
Oh, no. That's why his name is Jimothy.
Well, we don't know why his name is Jimothy. He lives in Seattle. He's gone from being a local legend to a national celebrity after he was hard launched on social media.
So here's the thing. Everybody was like, ah! And Jenna was like, no. You want to give Jimothy some love.
I believe Jimothy deserves respect. Like
Can we
all
see
raccoons.
Jimothy just one
Let's
more time?
show him. See how he kind of.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really know what's happening there.
What is going on?
But I do know that he deserves the respect that all raccoons deserve.
As long as he stays outside and not coming in anybody's living room.
No,
then it's
even
fine.
Jimothy cannot come in and live with us.
Or the trash. None of those things.
Yeah.
Stay in your space.
Yeah. Ooh. By the way, when raccoons start getting in your trash, it's over. They'll come back every night.
Is that true?
Yes.
I think my dad had that problem for a while.
All right. Well,
okay,
we've got
anyway.
a great show for you today. Actress Patricia Clarkson is here. She is joining season 2 of Ransom Canyon, and we're going to get a sneak peek.
But first, we are bringing back an oldie but goodie. Tool time. Jen and I will guess the gadgets right after this. Is it an oldie?
Yeah, we're shining. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a gadget online and thought, what in the world is that used for?
Well, today we are putting our guessing skills to a test in a game we call
Tool Time. Okay, so here's how it goes. You've played this many a times with Hoda Hoda.
I know, I'm
Okay.
sorry you've never played Tool Time, but I'm
sorry,
excited
too.
to teach you it.
So we're gonna pull out a mystery gadget out of this grocery cart here, and then you have to guess. We have to guess what it does.
Right.
And then we'll find out if
it
we're
will
correct.
tell. So guess along with us, y'all, because you know we never know.
Yeah. Is this the first one? Do I do this?
Sure. Bag one.
Bag number one.
I know what this is.
This is, no. This is if you want to put an egg in it.
I know.
And put it on
I
your
thought
salad.
that was right, but I don't think they would cut the egg, but let's see.
I think you cut the egg or an avocado.
You're right.
Oh, it is kind of a multi-purpose.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I would want that if I
Me too.
like
It
to
cuts
cook.
perfect slices.
Yeah, that's good.
I've now used it as a brush, so that's going to
funny.
be hard.
You're a mermaid. Look at this
Yeah.
stuff. Isn't it neat?
Isn't it neat?
When you think my collection's complete.
Totally.
Is this not a camera?
It looks like a camera. It tastes like a camera,
But it's not a camera.
but it's not a. You know what it is?
What is it?
Oh, I thought you seemed like you knew.
I thought it was a coaster. I don't know. This is.
Look, this comes off. I just want to let you know. Does this have something to do with the hose?
Oh.
Does it have something to do with the hose?
What kind of hose? And why do you have the
Oh.
light there?
It's a portable humidifier.
Oh gosh. Wow. That's not. Who would have thunk? Wait, can I take this? I could use that in my office. So it just gives you a little, but without.
How do you turn it on?
And you don't have to plug it in or anything. Does it charge? It charges.
charges.
That's a great find.
Okay.
Good job.
I know. So far, I like both of
So
the
far,
tools.
these are good.
I would use this tool.
Number 3. Oh, there's 2 of them. I love this music.
Yeah, it's a Tool Time jazz.
Would you like to guess at home?
Oh.
What?
It's like a
coaster.
Like a pool float for a mouse.
Or does it float? Maybe when you're in the pool, you want to put something on it?
I like it. It's satisfying.
I have no idea.
We don't know. What is it?
Let's check it out. What is it?
Oh.
Oh. Can I have this for my office? No, I'm just kidding.
But how does it?
You know when I would need it? Let me tell you when you can use
How
it.
does it work, y'all?
So you gotta make it like ergonomic, like that.
Oh.
So here's the thing: when you're getting a manicure and then you have to sit there and wait, and you want to watch TV while
But
you
look,
wait.
it's not ergonomic.
Are you clapping for my idea? Yeah. Thanks. Okay, well.
You try it. You try it. I feel like your fine motor skills are better.
Well, no, I just feel like you have to put it like this.
Well, then how are you supposed to see? That doesn't work.
When I get my nails done, they're like that.
And you
Okay.
can also give it to the mice as a.
There you go. As a pool float. All right, last but not least. Did you hear Jenna sigh? I think, anybody at home? Anybody?
I know.
I know too. In the pool.
It's a pool drink float.
Yep.
No, but it's not. Is
Why?
it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's for the beach. Oh, that's good because normally it gets all sandy.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, can I have these too? I'm just
Yeah. Do you really want all these?
I don't, you know how much stuff I have. I don't
I
want to call
know.
it junk because it's someone else's treasure.
Yeah.
But it's a great idea. Thank you, guys.
Did you like Tool Time?
Yay, Tool Time.
Did you like it? Yeah. All right.
Okay, up next, award-winning actress Patricia Clarkson.
She is joining the cast of the Netflix drama Ransom Canyon, and we're going to chat with her all about it right after this. Patricia Clarkson is an Emmy and Golden Globe winning actress who has more than 100 acting credits to her name, including shows, one of my favorite book adaptations, Sharp Objects, and movies like Easy A and Pieces of April.
Well, now she's joining the 2nd season of the popular Western drama Ransom Canyon. Patricia plays a free spirit who has a complicated relationship with her daughters. Take a look.
I just had to be here for you.
When's the last time you were here, Mom?
Too long. That's exactly my point.
Yeah, there's more to it, right?
Definitely.
Why are you two pitching a fit?
Because we know you.
You know what I should be doing while I'm here? Is trying to talk you into going back to New York. I'm serious. When I was visiting you out there, seeing the life you were living, the life you should be living. And look, I'm not about to give relationship advice.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Speaking of, how is Roger?
William,
William.
number 5. William's fine. Everything's fine.
I want to curl up on the couch and watch the rest
Right?
of
It
this.
sounds
I
like
wanna
something
watch
is
more.
not fine with William. It sounds like things are
Well,
far
I mean,
from
she's-
fine.
Oh my
She's-
goodness.
This is a great character.
It is.
She's, she's 5 times married, Randy, saucy pants.
Easy to see why you wanted to join this show.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm a huge fan of Minka Kelly and Josh Duhamel, and they do not disappoint. They're such beautiful actors, such fine, beautiful actors, and it was one of the most, extraordinary experiences. And April Blair, who created the show, the showrunner, is just a superior writer. She wrote the heck out of this part for me. I just
It is.
had to-
You can hear it in the dialogue. This is set in Texas, where I'm
Yes,
from.
I know, but my character is antithetical to your gorgeous classic Texas mother, okay? No.
Very different.
Okay, no, I've got a lot of high kicking and a lot of men, and a lot of low-cut dresses.
Well,
and
that's kind of fun. By the way,
That's fun.
it's kind of fun. So this is set in West Texas, right?
Yes.
But it films in New Mexico.
It films outside of Albuquerque.
Oh.
The whole set is built. So every day you go to Ransom Canyon. Every day is, the whole set is right there. You don't go on location.
Sounds like a fun world
It
in
is.
some ways.
It's beautiful,
Yeah.
and it does feel Texan. I grew up in New Orleans, so
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
I know. I
Totally.
dated a few Texan boys.
Speaking of New Orleans, you're from New Orleans. I've read you had 4 older sisters.
Yes.
And I thought it was interesting. You said your mom, or you were an emotional child,
Yes.
right? And you feel like perhaps maybe you were destined to be an actress. Were you just dramatic, or were you just? How would you describe it?
I would say acting saved me, or maybe it saved everyone else around me.
In what way? In what way?
I was just a high, strong, emotional child.
So was I, by the way.
And so you have an outlet. Acting gave me the platform, the space to really let things out instead of doing it every day in my house.
But now they call, because when we were young, nobody knew what to do with us, and now
Yes.
it's just a highly sensitive child.
Now, yes,
we were empathetic.
Yes. No, but we were.
Right?
We felt everything.
Yes, exactly.
We felt everything.
Exactly.
I did as a child. It was amazing. I mean, it was, and I realized, oh my goodness, I'm an actress, I guess.
I enjoy hearing things like that because I think there are women watching their dads too, and they have these children, and sometimes they just don't know what to do with them. And you hear somebody like you, and you say, "Hey, I channeled that," and it all works out.
But into dance or into poetry,
Yeah.
whatever. It's just or doing.
Did you
this.
also do a lot, because I played with my dolls and Barbies to old age, because I loved
and my easy bake oven.
Yes, right? And actually, my mom was like, this is unusual, but then she read Toni Morrison's, also did that. She's like, well, maybe she'll be a writer,
Yes.
that's
No.
the way you have to channel.
I created everything. My sisters, we all had trolls, and Barbies, but my easy bake oven
Was your really
I
thing.
remember during hurricanes, I would put it on the top of the shelf,
and by the way,
protect it,
You're
Yeah.
from New Orleans.
Yes, born and raised. Yeah.
Your mom was a local hero.
Yes.
Hoda always, whenever I was with Hoda in New Orleans, she'd be like, Patricia, she loved
Jackie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
I mean,
loved-
there's, you only had to just say Jackie,
And everybody knew
who my mom was. She was a great person, and I think the city misses her. But we have a great new mayor.
Yeah.
Helena.
Oh,
my God,
great.
gorgeous and amazing,
What do you-
amazing.
What do you think New Orleans gave you?
Oh, everything. I mean, my soul. I love New York. I'm a New Yorker. I've been here 40 years. But my soul, my heartbeat is always New Orleans. It always will be, I get a little emotional.
I know, I wanna cry.
Because I miss my family. I was just home recently, and I have gorgeous sisters and gorgeous nieces and nephews. Now, lots of little nieces and nephews that you could eat on a spoon.
You've been so open on that note about choosing not to get married or choosing not to have kids. And you've got your nieces and your nephews.
I do.
What gave you the confidence, though, to just follow your own path?
Well, I think my mother raised 5 very strong, independent women, and I'm thankful for that. My father also, was an extraordinary father. I had remarkable parents, and I didn't think I could do that. And so I chose not to marry and have kids. It was just a choice I made. I'm a workhorse. And I had remarkable parents, unconditional love, and I wanted to just kind of work and have a life. Yeah. And I've had amazing men in my life. Yes. Quite a few. Not too many.
You know, perfect amount. No, we heard your nickname is Party Clarkson. So.
No, I know. I am Party
But that's
Clarkson.
a different. Party Clarkson, different.
No, Party Clarkson is a whole different thing.
Wait, what is Party Clarkson? Because I want to get to know her.
Well, you should come to a party at my apartment. It's fun.
I want to.
Like, I have people sing, and I've thrown Mardi Gras parties where I stand on my dining room table at the end and throw, beads and trinkets and everything. I know how to do a sit-down dinner for 18. I know how to do these things.
That's also probably New Orleans.
It's very. Oh, my mother, a small. Even though we grew up in the suburbs, we didn't go fancy. I grew up public schools. Yeah. But my mother, a small party was 40 people.
Oh my God.
We grew up in Grand Central. We had so many people in our house. Always, always, always.
You have had this incredible career. One of your projects, Shutter Island.
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes. Martin Scorsese, let me say it 7 times. Like this incredible combo, and you've just reunited with them as well as Jennifer Lawrence.
I know.
What is that project feeling like?
Well, we just finished at the end of May, and it's such a beautiful film, and it's a slight departure for Marty. It's a very romantic and heartbreaking film, and I have this fabulous part. And thank you, Marty. And he's everything you think he is. He's sublime, and so is Leo, and so is Jennifer. They're 2 of the finest actors we have today.
It must be so wonderful to get roles with people that probably feel familiar and you're close
Well,
with.
it was nice coming back with Leo, because remember, I was in a cave with him for quite some time. But I'm not in a cave anymore, and it's very glamorous, and I get to look, I'm looking opposite the cave.
I was just about to say, some fun characters.
Oh my God, we can't wait.
It'll be out, I think, 27, something like that. But it's beautiful.
Well, to bring it all full circle, season 2 of Ransom Canyon hits Netflix tomorrow.
People, this was like a hit show. People were obsessed with it.
Obsessed with this show.
Yeah.
And rightly so, because the cast is sublime.
Yeah.
Sublime, and the writing, superb.
Oh, well, we can't wait.
Superb.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we love it when you're here. Coming up next, our good friend Danny CEO is here. He's going to show us how to entertain with good taste and no waste.
What was that?
Right after this. Thank you, Patricia.
Back now with some DIY decor for your summer entertaining.
Sustainability expert Danny CEO is here with 3 easy ideas. He's the editor-in-chief of Naturally, Danny CEO. Hi.
Hi. Guys, I'm not going to pick you up.
You can.
Yeah. I'm picking anyone up because you're going to throw my back up. But yes, it's summertime right now. I've got really some fun ideas, and a lot of them don't break the bank, and they're sort of a little bit more outside the box. So the first thing we're going to talk about are centerpieces. So
I love a good centerpiece.
You do love a good centerpiece?
I do.
Do you go to a florist?
So it depends. So if we're upstate somewhere, my sister-in-law is really good at finding things outside.
Yeah, I love that.
I like that.
But what I've learned from a lot of you guys is even if you get something from a store or whatever, you can personalize it by cutting it and arranging it.
And here's what we're making, though.
What
we love is an edible centerpiece.
Wow. Oh, you got me on that one because of these.
Completely edible, completely beautiful. You're going to make it yourself. We've got 2 vases right here for you. And what you do is you go to the produce section with all the fresh herbs.
Now, this is new. I've never done that.
At the store. And so you can get flat leaf parsley, you can get cilantro. Look at this beautiful.
What is this?
Fresh onions.
Oh, pretty.
That are just about to bloom. So
and then are you doing this for the look, or are you actually going to use it?
Well, here's the thing. So what I love to do, for example, is that when you get marigolds, which are completely edible, pansies, there's other violets are also edible. Imagine at a dinner party, you just pluck your centerpiece and then
put those on there.
How beautiful
sprinkle
is that?
all over your salad. It's like confetti. It's so fun.
It's always edible? I don't want to pick the wrong thing.
Well, you want to make sure you pick the right things, but also you can buy edible flowers from your supermarket.
Have some dandelions.
Yeah.
Which are edible.
Are they?
Yes, dandelion greens.
Oh, dandelion tea. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Wait, this is your arrangement?
Well, I thought
Look at mine. we were moving.
I thought we were moving on. I
Okay,
didn't want to
okay.
run out of time.
Okay, I know you can do it better.
Not
Okay,
really.
we can do a better job.
Oh,
We
is that
can.
mint?
So easy and really, mint's a great one too. Yeah, mint's a fabulous one.
Okay.
Wine corks.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have a collection of wine corks.
And people do.
One of my favorite things to do is go to the hardware store. Do you know what this is?
What is a wreath? No, we don't.
Any guesses?
No
No.
clue.
It's used in the plumbing section. It's a hose clamp.
Oh.
So this goes around, what?
I was about to say girl, but you're not a girl.
Yeah.
This goes around a hose or a pipe, and then what it does is that with a flathead screwdriver, it tightens and gets a really tight finish around it, so so things don't leak out of the pipe.
Okay.
You also can put other things in there, including just wine corks.
Wow.
And look at it, no glue, all tension, a whole collection right here, and you make instant trivets.
Wow, that's pretty.
I love that.
Coasters. The key thing is to make sure they're all the same height.
I like that.
Yeah.
And by the way, a lot of people are going to be watching right now going like, where do I get all of these wine corks? I don't drink wine or something.
Yeah.
Be resourceful. Don't go to the craft store
Yeah,
and buy them.
yeah.
Go to a local wine store or bar.
And ask.
That's a really good
Give
point.
them a bag. They'll fill it up. That's
They'd
where we
be
got all
happy
these.
to get
That's
to
a really
give
good
them,
point.
right?
It's so super easy. And then
I love that.
We're-
This looks therapeutic. What are we gonna do here?
these are candlestick holders. And guess what the form was that we recycled and upcycled?
Well,
What is that?
plastic cups.
Is that a Keurig?
Yes, these are K-cups. And what you do is that
Oh,
you
you
get,
mean they're like from the coffee?
from the coffee machine.
Yeah,
You
okay.
save them, or if you don't drink coffee, just pull them out of the trash at the office, and then use this
What are you doing? Don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm just going through the trash.
Yeah.
instant concrete mix. So like you can find that at the hardware store. But what I actually like to do is that in my neighborhood, I'll go on social media and say, does anyone have any extra
Yeah.
concrete? Because you only need a little tiny bit. You mix it with water, you pour it in, and then
It's wild that it matches, that it's the
peel it off.
perfect
It does.
size.
you got to peel it off.
See, like that, yeah.
And it's the instant mold. And by the way, you're not just limited to K-cups. You can also use yogurt cups of different sizes to make different shapes and sizes, and you whole.
I'm like,
your
did
whole
you-
aesthetic here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Very cool. Thank you.
It's kind of cool, right?
Danny, very
why
cool.
not? You can check out the most recent issue of Naturally Danny CO on newsstands now.
Coming up next, how late is too late to show up to a barbecue?
Uh-oh, etiquette expert Elaine Swan weighs in on your summer situations right after this.
So did you just push these in and make that?
If you have a backyard barbecue or pool party coming up, you don't want to miss yourself making an etiquette faux pas.
So we called up our friend Elaine Swan. She's the author of Elaine Swan's book of modern etiquette.
Ooh,
To
pretty
talk-
book.
It is beautiful. To talk us through some common summer situations. Elaine, can we just say happy birthday? A little late
happy
to you.
birthday.
Thank you.
And now listen, we have had a lot of debates about barbecue.
I don't know if you've heard.
Let's start with the barbecue.
Okay.
If the barbecue starts at 3:30, what time should we show up?
Well, it depends on your family.
I was just about to say, now tell the truth.
I'm Panamanian, so we always ask, is it Panamanian time or is it American
Totally.
time? Yeah, we do that.
Exactly.
So it depends on the family. The thing is, other than that, if it's just a regular, folks are inviting you
Yeah.
over, within 15 minutes, 3:30 is the time frame, so 3:45 is good. Be mindful about how late you show up, though, so that this way you don't, make people frustrated, what have you. They're waiting for you to bring a potato salad
Yeah.
and so forth. So be mindful if you're on the list to bring things. And then in terms of when it's time to leave.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
You have to know when it's time to leave. So you want to pay attention to whatever's going on. Either lights are coming on, people are starting to bring things in, you're watching the body language of folks. Don't overstay your welcome and don't stay too late unless you plan on cleaning up at the end.
You know what's tricky, and this is true. One party wants a later night than the other, like a couple.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I once stayed at Savannah's till Mike brought out the vacuum cleaner and vacuumed around me.
That was a good sign.
He was like, "Get out!"
that was.
But please, Jenna would be like,
You're
here,
looking
go
at-
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, "You want me to help?"
Yeah, if you're doing that, then yeah. So once stuff starts getting put away.
But do you know what I'm saying? Where the
Yeah.
wife is like, "We're going all night," and the
Yeah.
husband's like, "Get
Let's
out."
go.
Okay,
let's go.
yeah. Then so you don't want to get in the middle of that, and you go, okay, let me just slide right on out.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, here's a good one.
Okay.
Is it okay to reprimand other people's kids? Let's say you're at a pool party, they're splashing around, the parents aren't around. Can you say, hey,
You cannot reprimand other people's children.
wait a minute, I did not know you were going to say
the
that.
Only
I didn't
thing
think
you
she
could,
was
right, the only thing you should do is
be concerned for their safety.
Well, exactly.
So
if
if
they're
it's a
running
safety,
at
yes.
the pool.
If it's a safety thing, then do that. But people are very funny about their children.
That's true.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
so you don't want to reprimand them, but you do want to keep them safe. And that parent will appreciate the safety part.
Yeah, if there's running around the pool or being, you know, especially in a pool.
Right. And people parent differently, though. And that's the thing we have to make sure we're respecting, because some folks are like, wild banshees, go ahead, do what you want, right? And others are saying, no, no, no. But the moment you say something to somebody else's child,
It's true.
It could be,
It's true. Okay, wedding season is upon us. If you're in a bridal party, you've been asked to be a bridesmaid or what have you, do you have to attend everything? The engagement party, the bachelorette?
That's a good question.
The showers?
If you're invited to be in a bridal party, you want to find out exactly what you're obligated to first. And if it is too much, then say no thank you. Now, if something comes up and you're not quite sure whether or not you can afford it or what have you, then tell the bride. Let them know in advance. Don't just go with it, because otherwise you'll end up resenting the person later. So no, you are not obligated to attend everything, but you have to let the person know in advance.
That's fair.
Like if you asked, then you can just say yes, but like I have other weddings, like I may not be able to make every single thing.
And you do not have to. You absolutely do not have to.
I think you should let them know in advance.
Agree.
Let them know in advance. And sometimes things come up at the last minute.
Right,
and so if it does, then
be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a good one. Let's say your neighbors are having a party and it's loud. You're trying to sleep. Do you go over there and say, or they're just loud?
I haven't.
You let them go?
I've let them go. I've let them go because I want to go when I want to go.
And have a party if you want to have a party.
What?
that's true. It depends on how loud it is.
And
If
how
you've got
late it is.
And how late. If you've got an infant at home, and it's just not working, you can go. But here's the thing: you need some steps to this now. Okay, so you want to make sure that if you do go and say something to your neighbor, you don't say it in front of everyone, because now you're making an announcement and you're in your bathrobe looking crazy, right? But try to pull them to the side and be discreet as possible and let them know. But here's the key: make sure you exchange information with them. So give them your phone number or text, so this way you can stay in communication later. If you don't do it, I say if you have to do it that night, okay, but if not, wait until daytime or another day and say, hey, the other night it was a little loud. How about we exchange information so that way I can just let you know?
That's a nice way to do it.
That sort of thing, yeah. But don't ruin the party.
No, it's like if you don't have to, try not to. Okay,
Yes.
Finally,
Okay.
back to school, even though I don't know why we're talking about this in summer, we're trying to lengthen it. So if a mom, this is, the time of year where maybe you're making requests. So what happens if a mom comes up to me and says, I want so-and-so to be in Poppy's class? And I'm like, oh gosh, I don't feel that way. What do you do?
You let so-and-so be in Poppy's class. The reason why,
no.
Let me tell you why. In life, what we have to do is we have to teach our children how to deal with difficult people and challenging situations.
No way.
And if your child does not like a person, this is the time to do it.
But I think if somebody's coming up and says, hey, I want these two kids to be in a class together, but you're like, this is going to distract my child from learning, there's nothing wrong.
You teach your child how to navigate life by being in situations that aren't always perfect.
Agreed, but if somebody's like, I'm making this request and you don't feel comfortable with the request,
I just smile and be like, please don't put
this
them
is
in.
what you do.
You write the teacher. Hey, don't put them.
Right. You just let crazy be crazy and let that person do whatever it is they're going to do.
And you do your
And you do your thing.
Yeah.
Don't try to.
You're not saying to her, how dare you put them.
Right. And you can and nor can you go back to the school and say, don't let them in the class. Or
That's
just So what you do is just say, oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. And then you teach your child, look, if they do end up in the class, this is how you deal with this.
That's fair.
It's important for our kids to learn.
Well, to have some adversity too,
Yeah, no,
right?
you're right.
They need a little bit.
Yeah,
No, you're
that's right. You can't clean up all the messes.
Right.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
this is
much,
good. Thank
Elaine.
you.
You're so good at it. Coming up next, y'all, we surprise a beautiful couple who are celebrating some beautiful news when we phone a fan right after this. Thank you, Elaine.
Yeah.
All right, it's that time when we get to surprise viewers at home with a live call in our series, Phone a Fan.
Okay, so today we are celebrating a couple who never gave up hope after more than 3 years of infertility treatments and countless obstacles. Allison and Vince are finally expecting their miracle baby this fall. They also got married just a few months ago, and I think they think they're talking to our boss. Well, they're about to see it's not.
Yeah, we're calling him.
Hope they answer.
Hi, guys, and Vince. How are y'all? Sheinelle.
Hi.
Are you
Good, how are you?
Well, we wanted to surprise you. You're on TV.
Yeah, you're on TV with Sheinelle and Jenna. Hi.
I hope that's okay. We wanted to just say congratulations on your pregnancy and your wedding. We're so happy for you.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really excited. It took a while to get here, so we're very excited about it.
Well, you've been so open about your fertility journey for both of you. What does it mean to finally, and Dad for you too, finally reach this moment?
It feels still unreal, and I'm over halfway there. So I'm still trying to let it. I keep telling him, I'm like, I don't think it'll be real until she gets here.
I understand that.
Well, we are so thrilled for you. Allison, you've said Vince is your oak tree, which is so beautiful. How important have y'all grown together during this time?
Oh my gosh. I think it really prepared us for like a successful marriage because we decided to do like the fertility stuff while we were engaged because we're getting older and we didn't want to run out of time, so to speak. And like, we've hit a bunch of roadblocks and he's just been so, like, we'll get through it.
Right. Do anything. Take it one day at a time and go through all the roadblocks, so we'll get there.
You're going to get there. I understand the angst a little bit because you've been through so much, but don't worry, you're going to get there. And we wanted to help you celebrate. So before your little girl arrives, congratulations, by the way. So listen to this. The folks at Target are sending you a $300 gift card to help build your nursery.
Yes.
And you're also getting, they're also going to give you some special items from their exclusive baby collection, Piccolette. It's created by new mom Olivia Colpo. Really, really, really cute stuff. It's all going to be yours.
So congratulations to you two.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Keep us posted when she arrives. We'll be right back after this. Congratulations, guys.
Tomorrow, y'all, the queen of entertaining, Martha Stewart, will be here.
Nice. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Enjoy it, guys. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.